UTSG there.
Mic is on.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Quidditch Canada 2018 National Championships. My name's Calder Schweitzer.
And my name is Shaggy.
And we are going to be your hosts for this game, pitting the UTSG Centaurs against Université de Montréal, or for those of you who are painfully Anglophone like myself, UdeM.
I could probably switch that with you because I'm actually French.
Oh, perfect. Let's do that.
Yeah, why not? Université de Montréal.
Yeah,
that's a lot better already.
These are kind of an unexpected matchup.
Yeah, actually.
As we see U of T advancing by default due to McGill being disqualified in their game against
that was absolutely shocking. I did not expect that.
I believe what I heard that the situation was a movement from IR that wasn't reported, and therefore an unregistered player on the pitch, which is grounds for disqualification. So
yeah, it's never a good strategy to have that.
So McGill getting knocked out of that game, UTSG advancing, and now has a chance to prove themselves and earn their spot here against UdeM, who are also looking for a win, and both teams looking to advance.
Yeah, correct me. This is the quarterfinals, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I believe so. Yeah, this is. Yeah. Ready check is done as brooms are up and the teams are off. We're going to see UTSG knocking the ball back to their keeper.
There's already an advantage call being called on the field. UdeM already has beater control, and we'll see what's going on here.
I'm not sure. Did you see anything? I didn't see what the
I
call
saw
would be.
maybe a kick of a bludger. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
Yellow
card.
I did see a yellow card.
It's going to be a yellow card to UTSG for a kicking of the bludger.
Well, if we're not mistaken, for number 6.
That's it's kind of an unfortunate penalty to take, especially penalties are always bad, but a beater penalty especially, because having one beater in the box means that your team is incapable of maintaining bludger superiority, which is that's.
And also the fact that you're missing that extra beater to protect you from that upcoming beater assault.
Exactly.
That comes in, like what we're seeing right here. There's nothing you can do against that. UdeM drives it in. That's a good goal.
It's 10 points up for UdeM, with UTSG now taking full strength again. The goal negating the rest of the time of the penalty.
Sierra comes in, tries to get rid of any chasers coming in for the quaffle. UdeM staying back, trying to pinch this in.
Number 80 for UTSG at half. Gonna take a beat as it's picked up by number 4 on UdeM. Gonna run. There's just green grass, and that's gonna be another 10 points up for UdeM. Very quick, very smart capitalization on that phenomenal beat by the UdeM beater.
There was a bit of a glass half full there because now U of T actually has beater control. Of course, a goal is always more important, but beaters will say, no, having a bludger is always – there's always been some debate about that. I've always thought goals are more important.
We're going to see Garnett cutting to the left, going wide around the left side of the field. Looking to see something happen. Going to be a no-look pass out to no receiver. It's going to be picked up by the UdeM
Oh,
keeper.
wait, we might have an injury here.
Uh-oh, player down for U of T.
You never want to see that. We know Quidditch is a physical sport, but you never want to see injuries in any capacity whatsoever.
Of course. Looks like might be getting up. Hand on the shoulder. Looks like it might be a shoulder injury. I don't believe they're calling a medic. Yeah, just going to carry off the field. The thing that you do see a reasonable amount of injuries in Quidditch, but Quidditch players are so tough. There's so much grit. You'll see someone go off and rub some dirt on it and come back in for another shift in a few minutes time. It's really a testament to how tough a lot of these players are.
The amount of turf burns that one can get just from playing on these kinds of fields as well.
Yeah.
Keep coming for
there's
that.
one right there.
Yeah.
No, I know all about turf burn. I've got one leg that my team refers to. They say it looks like roast beef because it's been scarred so many times from sliding on turf.
So usually we were playing shorts, but playing with track pants, probably a good idea here.
Definitely. We see U of T bringing up. There's going to be a lot of aggressive point chasing from UdeM. A very common strategy from them, just bullying the other team as they come up. But Garnett, he's going to see a lane. He's going to take it up. Going to take a shot. Unfortunately, it's south of the center hoop, and no goal on the play as possession goes back over to UdeM.
Trying to get it back from the hard boundary. Number 6 for U of T has the bludger way back in his end. Sierra as well, number 3 from U of T, has bludger on her end. Again, half glass full. Let's see how they can capitalize on this. Let's see how their defense holds up.
Number 66, very aggressive beater play, going to take the U of T beater to the ground, gaining possession and control as number 15 sees the lane created by the beater, is going to run in. Felix Tremblay, a little bit of shuffling, juggling the quaffle, eventually smashing it through for the point. And my apologies, we haven't been updating the scoreboard. The score is currently 30-10 in favor of UdeM.
30-0.
30-0. My apologies. Oh yeah, I looked.
No offense to U of T there.
Sorry, 30-0 in favor of UdeM.
U of T trying to hold back this high pressure that UdeM's pulling on. Just passing to fourth.
Unfortunately, not going to find the receiver there, as it looks like it may roll out of bounds.
Unfortunately, 100% pass wasn't 100% there.
You see Felix Tremblay of UdeM bringing up the quaffle. Just coming to midline, staying nice and close behind the beater. U of T still maintaining bludger control. So
but UdeM just doesn't care. They just keep driving forward.
An unfortunate fumble from the receiver behind the hoops. But it's going to be a shot, and that's going to be a goal called good. Another 10 points up for UdeM.
You were just speaking about Greg. UdeM has just been showing it all over the court here, all over the pitch.
This is definitely a team that showed up to play today. And, you know, as the games get more important as the day goes on, this is definitely going to be one to watch.
U of T trying to solve this UdeM defense here. Now it's a beater press up high. Finds the lane, tries to lob it over. UdeM quickly dives on it, gathers any control.
UdeM looking like they're trying to make a quick return here. Going to think better of it and start taking it slow, get a chance to reset the offense.
The U of T defense was already set in place, so it was not a good choice to run in that.
See, number 10, quick pass off to a chaser. And getting beat out as the chaser comes. And a quick shot through the rightmost hoop for another 10 points up for UdeM. They're starting to run away with this game.
U of T beaters got distracted by the right side, but the quaffle just came on in the left. No chance for any of their quaffle carriers to block that.
Score currently sitting at 50-0 in favor of UdeM. U of T looking to put up some points on this board as we come close to the 5-minute mark.
Currently, we have two people holding onto the quaffle. Split off.
See, breaks the quaffle carry is going to get tied up, spins out of the tackle, and an unfortunate hit to the rim of the hoop as UdeM takes possession. U of T very close to putting up their first points in this match, but unfortunately just south of the target. As we see number 10 making a breaker on the right side of the field.
Dodging and weaving everywhere.
Cutting inside. A beautiful pass out to number 5, who's going to put it through for another 10 points for UdeM.
That's a textbook play right there.
We see a lot of teams utilizing that play, putting one player next to the small hoop and then cutting around the right side of the field. Quick pass and a two-hand shove through that hoop.
I mean, McGill has used that for years, and people still struggle to hold off against that.
Those long passes, though, have been interesting to watch this weekend with the temperature being what it is. More so yesterday than today with the high winds. But
80 kilometers an hour, your passes are not going to be accurate by that point.
No, definitely not. As we see, a quick turnover is number, looks like 115.
We might have a call here.
Looks like the referees are saying
over the shoulder here.
Yeah, over the shoulder. It's going to be.
We are restricted by the ref, but we are trying to get you the card as it happens.
So a big thank you to Tourism Hamilton for having us here and for the City of Hamilton for hosting this event.
And also WeeStreams for letting us commentate this game for you, for those watching at home. Now, there's still some, we might have a little bit more information here. I believe it's a card for 91, a card for 91 of UdeM for a contact above the neck, above the shoulder. Now, U of T number 80 is kind of like in a bad position here.
Trying to make something, going to block the beat, but unfortunately take another as the ball hits the ground. Be recovered by UdeM, who's looking to make a run. They have a player right next to the hoops. Oh, that is a lapse in defense. Oh, but it's going to hit the rim. A dodge beat, and UdeM is still in. This is keeper. Hammers it through the middle hoop. 10 points up for UdeM.
So even dodgeball tactics apply here. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. No amount of bludgers on earth will hit you, and UdeM just showed it there. And
See, double whistle on this play as a timeout is called.
So what have you been seeing about this game so far?
I think right now it's momentum.
It is.
Definitely momentum in favor of UdeM, who have just been taking it to U of T. U of T looking like they're scrambling a little bit on defense to keep up, and UdeM having a great way of capitalizing on the mistakes that are being made by their opponents.
And also, U of T has been holding bludger superiority for most of this game, but they just can't counter that Université de Montréal high press that they've been doing.
Exactly.
And also, they've just been leaving men and women open all over the hoops. Like just that long pass for their last goal. No one was covering that. U of T has got to figure this defense out if they want to put points on the board, try to win this game.
You got to wonder what the captain is now saying in the huddle. What is the speech that's going to get to these people? Because we have seen comebacks in Quidditch that are much bigger than 70-0.
Entirely. The snitch being 30 points as it is. Catch that. Get 4 quick goals. Snitch. You're going to overtime already.
Exactly. This is a game that can the winds of change can blow very, very frequently and very strongly.
Hopefully, U of T is hoping that this timeout has died down the momentum from UdeM. It's a bold strategy, but we'll see if it pays off.
UdeM also notably being a team that is notorious for something of sneaky tactics, sneaking people up behind the hoops, even sneaking beaters behind the keeper as they bring it up. Definitely kind of a staple, very aggressive point play by them, which is something that a lot of teams struggle with. And it's something that we've seen employed in this game quite a bit, and it's going to be interesting to see if so, how U of T is going to adapt their game strategy to accommodate it.
Now we're already 6 minutes and 30 seconds in. There's still a lot of time to get some goals here. UdeM has scored 7 in 6 minutes 30. U of T can score 10 in 10 minutes. You never know. Clearing out the lane.
Yeah, quick shovel off before the beat by the keeper on U of T, but it's going to get picked up by number 15 on UdeM and put through the hoop for another 10 points up for UdeM.
They just have no answer for this high pressure. Their beaters are just running right past the U of T beaters, making anything happen. Chaser's just picking that up, scoring. The score is 80-0. All right, scoreboard's accurate now. We got it. Again, this high press coming in, clearing out anyone. Missed beat there by Hannah.
All the beaters are tied up as U of T looks to make a run around the hoops. There's going to be a long shot.
Oh, that's a goal.
Oh, it's called good.
U of T's first points, 80-10.
That was a very smart read by the ball carrier on UTSG. Seeing the opportunity of that very brief, the no bludger situation only lasted for about a second, but just enough time to run around the hoops and make that shot, and a very good shot. But we see Felix Tremblay just charging through the entire U of T squad to answer that goal.
Yeah, there was a no bludger situation. Hannah had to go all the way across the field to try to get that free bludger. There was just no time to stop Felix there.
Score climbs to 90-10 in favor of UdeM as U of T take possession again. UdeM giving them no space as they're on them almost as soon as they come out of the keeper zone, as we see a one-leg tackle by Rithy, going to take the chaser to the ground.
And again, this high press, the UdeM beaters just everywhere right now. Number 10 for UdeM picks up the quaffle, spins off a tackle. Spins off another tackle.
Some incredible play. That is exactly how UdeM wants their defense to go. Bullying the other team right up near their keeper zone. A good tackle right to the ground, followed by some aggressive beating. Leaves the quaffle open to anybody. Gets picked up by one of those quick players and slammed through the hoops. U of T didn't even cross half in that play.
They almost didn't even cross their keeper zone at that point. Sneaky tactics, full press. U of T has just shown no answer for that. Right now, there's some deliberations right now. We don't know what's going on right now. We'll see what happens.
See the speaking captain now speaking with the referee, asking for potentially asking for clarification on whether or not there's going to be a call made on the plays. We did see a U of T player come off with a bit of an injury, got off on their own strength, but was definitely hopping, trying to keep weight off one foot. That's going to be their injured number 98, looking like they're trying to walk it off. And we talked about this earlier. It wouldn't surprise me to see number 98 come back on, walk it off. It's just so many people have such a passion for this sport that they're willing to play through anything.
It's that grit.
We see U of T coming up with the possession.
Pressuring them back. Not allowing this full court press again.
U of T finally claiming some space for themselves as a pass goes behind the hoops. Unfortunately, it's going to get blocked by a chaser and picked up by a number 5 on UdeM, running around the hoops. Attempted strip by 100% on U of T, and it's going to be enough to make the shot go to the ground. And UdeM or U of T going to dive on it and hold possession, claiming keeper protection in the keeper zone. No goal in the play, and a very good defensive move. Quick reaction by the U of T squad.
But that just shows the quick turnaround that UdeM can have. They just instantly grab the ball and was all the way down the field in less than 5 seconds.
UdeM, a notoriously fast team, definitely, and tough to keep track of. So you see UdeM in possession again. A lob pass over to number 5, who's gonna break through a tackle. Lots of bouncing around. It is Easter. It's very thematic, but another 10 points up in favor of UdeM.
So I thought he was just trying to keep the broom under between his legs.
I mean, the benefit to jumping a lot when you play is when you finally get a picture. They're hilarious. Because it looks like you're actually flying.
Isn't that why we signed up to the sport?
Exactly. Score now 110 to 10. UdeM claiming a 100-point lead over this game as we hit the 10-minute mark. We see a break to the right by 100% on the U of T squad. Breaking through some tucks is going to make a shot. Oh, a kick of the quaffle. Going to go back in the hands of the chaser. Running through a tackle, pumping those legs, looking to put it through, and it's going to go through the right hoop for 10 points. UTSG climbs to 20.
See, at that point, they just completely avoided any forecourt press. We saw the UdeM keeper run around the beaters, trying to get a sneaky pass. Did not allow that to happen. They saw the opening. They went for it.
We have seen a little bit of adaptation from U of T, having a couple of stops and a couple of good drives. Looks like they might be learning the play style a little bit of UdeM.
Might be getting that momentum that UdeM had originally.
Exactly. So we see UdeM now coming up 4 is going to do a lob pass over behind the hoops. It's going to go just shy of the target, and it's going to get picked up by the keeper. Another good defense on the side of U of T.
Just want to know, U of T SG is actually the combination of University of Toronto and UTSC. They all combine under one team, if I'm not mistaken. Under this.
100% now. Coming into a tackle, going to try and break it. Arm getting tied up as we see Garnet driving, pumping those legs through 2 players. Oh, but a quick block from the keeper on UdeM is going to make the goal not happen. As we see passing off to Rithy. Rithy, a notoriously fast and sneaky player.
Not only fast, he can hit. He hits hard, and he is aggressive. When it comes to sneaky players, Rithy is definitely one of them.
You know what? I've never seen someone strip a ball in the same way that Rithy does.
No, not at all.
Honestly, to the point where I can't even be angry about it. I can only be impressed as we see another 10 points go up.
That wasn't our goal.
My apologies. Yeah, called no good. You're correct.
Felix has the ball. Passes it over to Rithy.
Rithy in the air, just missing the two-handed shot. One of the hoops down, so the scoring options a little bit less for UdeM. Is going to get picked up.
Trying to go
There's
around.
green grass. It's up to the beaters.
Dodges the beat.
Dodge beat, and a second beat comes in just a second too late. Beautiful run in the face of 2 beaters. Absolutely fearless from 100%.
He gave 100% on that run. Now, as you see momentum shifting into U of T's direction, UdeM walking up the pitch, trying to clear up space for Felix, or Groot, as it says behind his shirt. That's a goal from UdeM. 120 to 30. Ball goes back to the U of T keeper.
U of T going to have to find some unanswered goals if they're going to want to get this in range and have a chance at this win.
There's a lot.
U of T cutting inside.
Lot
Making
of
a pass out to the left. Number 20 taking a shot. It's going to go through. 10 points up, UTSG.
That started a little bit with the beater play that happened just on the right side of the pitch when quaffle play went to the left. Isolating Emma, getting pleasure superiority from her, trying to force the UdeM beater on the right side to focus on quaffle, missing the beat. U of T had the drive.
Definitely, and despite the what it says on the scoreboard, U of T has definitely had a dominant beater game.
They have.
Game, holding superiority for the majority. It's admirable as we see a shot just go south of the hoops. It's going to get picked up by a UdeM chaser and hammered through the hoop. That's another 10 points up as UdeM climbs to 130.
Ball goes back to the U of T keeper. Moving it slowly behind Hannah and Sierra. Getting that high course press. Trying to clear out anything for the keeper. There seems to be a quick turnover. UdeM picks it up. Tries to find an option. 99 goes in. Drives by everyone. No goal on the turnaround. 10 takes a shot directly in the middle hoop. Another 10 points for UdeM. Non, ça c'était très bien. That's what UdeM would say. U of T trying to get back the momentum they just had. Number 20 trying to pass it over. Blocked by number 4. Quick turnaround.
Green grass in front of number 4. Is just one beater there. It's going to be a quick pass. 2v1. Number 115 going through the hoop themselves after the quaffle.
Unfortunately, that's worth no points. Oh, wow. See, that's the sneakiness that we were talking about the U of M beaters. As they were subbing off, they got the beat instantly, getting pleasure superiority as they were subbing off.
See some passes, trying to get the better of this aggressive point, but there's going to be a missed beat as Garnet sees an opportunity, head down, driving. Number 80 going behind the hoops.
Behind anything that we can see right now. Number 20 comes around.
Oh, the ball is spinning. It's around the world, and it's not quite through the hoops. It's going to get picked up by UdeM.
Rithy's coming across.
32 Rithy making a run. Doesn't even look like U of T saw him coming as there's green grass, and the score climbs to 160-40.
Number 66 just distracting everyone from Rithy on U of T's side.
See, 1 minute until the snitch goes out, 2 minutes until the Seekers go out as they are being called to center field.
Now that full court press, somehow UdeM comes out with the ball before they can even reach half. Passes it over to Felix, gets beat there. And the wind picks up again. We do not want a flashback of yesterday.
Double whistle again on the play as the refs are conferring.
Blue card for an UdeM chaser. La pénalité, je ne sais pas qu'est-ce que c'est. I don't know what the penalty is, but you got blue card for playing after the beat. Let's see how U of T takes care of their power play. Actually, as I'm seeing here, this is actually the first time that U of T has gotten this far into bracket play. They saw this?
Really?
Yeah. The team has been, they're looking to get back in bracket play. Sorry, my bad. I can't read. 100%. Giving it his all. Wait, you might have another card here.
Oh, we have it as well.
Yeah, we have it. We have
That's
it here.
the second copy.
Yeah. Wait, how many copies do we have?
I have no idea.
We've come really prepared. We have like at least 4 copies of the stat sheet. I can't just read. So we have a penalty to keeper Felix, who has just switched over to chaser for the purpose of penalties. think it was a push from behind, but again, I am quite inaccurate when it comes to these things.
U of T now 2 players up, looking to score here.
And they'll still have a man advantage after this.
We see 100% trying to make something, going to make a pass. Oh, a shot to the hoops, going to bounce off, but
blocked off
into the hands of another player. Guarded, number 80, going to pick it up, and he's going to hammer it through the hoops. That's going to be a point up, and the goal is called no good by the head ref.
No good. Wait. We have some deliberation on whether or not that was a goal. We'd still like to thank all of the audience that are watching this game currently, either here at Tim Hortons Stadium or at home, watching this in the comfort of your own home, being a lot warmer than we are.
Now the wind, I'm not sure if
there might be a video review. I think that's what's going on here.
Oh, we're calling a video review. So for those of you who may not know, teams are allowed 1 video review, and I believe they're allowed it before the 17-minute mark.
which is 16:57. If you can't use it now, you might as well use it now.
Definitely down to the wire on that one.
I don't know what's going to happen in the next 3 seconds toward
Now a very good time to talk about the city of Hamilton. It's gracious for hosting us. This definitely being a very big moment for Quidditch in general, especially Canadian Quidditch, being able to play at such a high-profile stadium as Tim Hortons Field, home of the Hamilton Tire Cats.
As someone who's never been here, it's actually quite a nice stadium.
It is. Yeah, honestly, like driving up with my team, we drove up and we saw and we're like, oh my gosh, like we're playing there. Like, wow, this just got really real.
If I'm not mistaken, this is actually the biggest field that Quidditch has been played across.
That honestly doesn't surprise me, yeah. That's fantastic. And, we're in a beautiful, beautiful part of the city, just in view of the escarpment, which I learned in the last game that apparently you go up to the top of the escarpment, and that's uptown, and you go to the bottom of the escarpment, and that's downtown. And that is, I don't know, I just find that
hilarious. Is that the origin of the word?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
See, I've never heard of the word escarpment until I got to Hamilton.
Really?
Never. Now I've heard it from 3 different people in less than a day.
Definitely a staple of the city and a point of pride for the people that live here.
It's kind of hard to miss.
I spent a lot of time in Dundas when I was younger. Dundas, of course, being like Hamilton's little brother, essentially.
Okay.
Beautiful city, and going up and down the escarpment, it's nice because you go down, you get a whole view of the city, Dundas, right in the bottom of the valley. And then, it's a short trip up to the city into Hamilton, where there's, so many things to do and so many cool things like, Quidditch to watch.
Yeah. Someone from the Maritimes, all I know are seas and swamps and flat land, so there's really not many establishments for the escarpment, especially in New Brunswick. Now, they're still looking at the video review right now, trying to make sure that the goal was conclusive. If it was conclusive, because the call on the field is no goal.
We're gonna take a second for a quick snack here at the commentators' table.
What kind of snack is that? Okay, I'm gonna stay away from that because that might kill me. One thing I don't want to do on stream is die. I think that's valuable information. No, we're not going to do that.
So you see the referees all kind of crowded around this camera, trying to look. No call has been made yet. And essentially the way a video review works is I believe it's a time period of 5 minutes that it can be reviewed maximum. And if no call has been made by 5 minutes, it defaults to accepting the call made on the field.
We see U of T employing a strategy of being warm by hugging each other on the pitch. You do not want to stay cold during these 5 minutes. You don't want to just stay around doing nothing. Oh, man. Like sitting around just on a table talking into a mic. That is not something that UdeM wants to be doing right now.
Something that might not be as visible as, for those of you watching the live stream, pay attention to the flags in the background and see how much they're blowing. The wind here is starting to pick up. And that's definitely going to have an effect on the long passes and the throwing game between both of these teams.
Well, most of the goals that we... Okay.
We're getting an update on the video review. The call on the field is no goal. So score remains at 160-40.
At that point, they lose a timeout, but they can't use it in the next 3 seconds anyway, unless something miraculous happens. So play is about to resume.
I'll tell you, yeah.
Now the snitch is on Pigs. Alex Naftel as the snitch for this game. For right now, we're not going to care about that because UdeM is moving up the quaffle, trying to put this game even more out of range.
15 seconds.
Remembering UdeM is still playing short-handed here as they still have a chaser in the box. Oh, and there's going to be an unfortunate drop of the quaffle. Drop pass as we see the chaser on U of T seeing an opportunity. There's one beater. Oh, I'm not sure they saw that beater. As the beat is going to be made and turnover in favor of U of T. Or in favor, my apologies, in favor of UdeM.
Good classic battle of the English versus the French. All right. So, UdeM moving up. Try to clear pass over that. Blocked by number 80 through the hoop. Only the keeper can do that, and did that magnificently. As the Seekers are released, they're both going to try to catch the snitch. Well, maybe not U of T just yet. UdeM trying to end this game. U of T trying to get back into this game.
Beautiful blocked beat by 100%. Going into a tackle, shoveling it off to his keeper. Going to make a shot, and unfortunately no goal called as it's going to get picked up by number 4. Green grass, nobody there. Going to make a long shot to avoid getting beaten. It's going to go through for 10 points up in favor of UdeM.
U of T Seekers still trying to defend. As 100% holds on to the quaffle and takes a sub.
Our snitch here, Alex Naftel, being notorious for lasting a long time, posing a bit of a challenge to a lot of Seekers. So we could see this game drag out for a little bit longer, which could be good news for U of T, who may be looking to make a comeback here. You know, it's kind of all or nothing now that it's bracket play.
But now Rithy's going on. He's moving up, slows it down, trying to find the rest of his players.
Number 32 looking to make something happen. Going to break through a couple of U of T players.
Even a beater there.
All the way around. That was a beater. Yeah, you're right. The shot going to be a very good block by the keeper on U of T, who's going to bring it up nice and slow. Time to set up an offense.
I believe number 7, Aurors Bilodeau, is trying to catch the snitch for UdeM. UT trying to bring it up. Clears a bit of a lane. Rithy with the high jump and block. Trying to see if there's any lane for them. U of T still trying to hold defense right now. Yeah, this has been holding on to these bludgers, but that's a good catch by the Université de Montréal beater. Returns bludger superiority to them. It's been a common theme, these passes to the open person next to the hoops.
Fortunately for U of T, some quick beating caused there to be no goal on the play. Oh, as we see a double whistle, another double whistle is blown. Unsure what the offense here might be, but we'll find out in a second. Referees conferring. Looks like they've made a call, the call being no call on the play.
That's always a call.
Score sitting currently at 170-40 in favor of UdeM.
Number 80, following his beaters, always a good strategy.
We see
behind. High pressure going up by number 20. Blitz already got back by UdeM. But number 5 finds the lane created by his beaters. Passes it over. Dunks it in. Another goal for UdeM.
It's important to note here that U of T in the Seeker game is employing defensive seeking, meaning that they do not want this game to end. They still believe that they can make the comeback. And you know what? Good for them. There have been bigger comebacks in this sport. And, you know, anything can happen. As we said, this is a game that changes very quickly. And it's all a matter of momentum.
Another double whistle here. Refs are conferring again. Now, I will say, I am glad I moved to Ottawa, actually, because I never would have found Quidditch otherwise. It's not really a thing in the Maritimes. I hope it moves towards that direction. The call might be no call again. Call is no call.
Three players remounting and heading up. Ball in possession of U of T as they come. There's a bit of a tangled up tackle as we see a pick set by the keeper. Oh, going to be an unfortunate dropped pass as the UdeM is just going to recover the ball here. U of T setting up defense as UdeM marching up the field. Looking to make something happen. A little bit of sneaky move. Getting past the point chaser. Behind the beater. The beater. Oh, I've been missing. I'm not sure what just happened. Oh, no.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Did everything he possibly could. Just a lot of scrambling from UdeM, but makes it there. I think that's a call. I think that's
So to be honest, I'm not really sure what just happened on that play. I just remember thinking it was in one place and then seeing Garnet like charging down the field towards the hoop. Unfortunately, some good defense by UdeM is going to make it a no goal. But that was an interesting changing of hands as we see. Looks like a yellow card for neck contact being called against number 8 on U of T.
It's just quite unfortunate because UT did basically everything right apart from putting the ball in the hoop. Unfortunately, everything else right doesn't score you points. You have to put that ball in the hoop. Both 2 beats, and we believe we have. Yeah,
Stitch has been pulled
by Maddie from U of T.
So U of T electing to pull the snitch and end the game. Final score looks like it's going to be
180-70 for UdeM. Now they're going to be moving on. I do not know who they're going to be playing against, but they're going to be going back to the semifinals, as they did in regionals.
You know, UdeM coming into this game as a bit of an underdog definitely showed that they still had a lot to give. Had some really big runs, especially Garnet's toward the end there. Unfortunately, not being able to find a point. But definitely, this was not a rollover and die situation for UdeM.
No. The score makes it a lot more lopsided than it looked like. But UdeM just had that high point pressure. It's not that early start that UdeM had U of T could not just overcome it. But they were battling hard throughout the whole 21 minutes and 47 seconds.
We cannot overlook the dominant beater game for much of that match by U of T.
Yes.
Maintaining bludger superiority for a long time. Really served them well, got them some good opportunities, and was definitely a high point of their game.
And as you can see here, still high spirits by both teams. They're cheering forth.
All right, and with that, we're going to see UdeM advancing to semifinals, and that's going to be the end of our game. Thank you again for tuning in. My name is Calder Schweitzer.
Oh, it's Calgary UdeM. Calgary UdeM in the semifinals.
Let's confirm semifinals, Calgary UdeM.
Wait, semis or quarters? Quarters. Wait.
The quarters is now. Semifinals. But anyway, thank you very much. My name is Calder Schweitzer.
My name's Shaggy.
And thank you for tuning in.
All right.